CaloricBurn Weight Loss, Modular 3. Slow and steady will help ensure healthy weight loss that stays off. Set long-term benefit goals to keep you motivated. Everyone benefits from eating well and having a healthy weight. When it comes down to it, the only way you really lose weight and keep it off is to take in fewer calories than you use. You do that by limiting calories, increasing your metabolism, having a healthy and balanced diet, and exercising. That's the way to do it. Let's look at 25 tips to help you lose weight. There's been some crazy advice, not based very much on scientific evidence, and that's where those fad diets come from. But fortunately, over the years, research has found a number of strategies that are effective. Let's look at the first one. The first one is called food addiction. If you suffer from overpowering cravings and can't seem to get your eating under control, no matter how hard you try, then you may be a food addict. There was a collaborative effort between the University of Newcastle and the University of Michigan that found that obesity is a global issue. And it's been suggested that in addition to of certain foods could be a factor contributing to overeating and subsequent obesity. If you believe you're addicted to food, you need to get help. Trying to lose weight while still being an addict is virtually impossible. Now, this might cause you to smile a little bit. Some people might even get uncomfortable. But number 2 is eat spicy foods. Spicy foods contain capsaicin. It can reduce your appetite slightly, as a couple studies from the University of Copenhagen and Purdue University have shown. And it said that capsaicin and green tea suppressed hunger and increased satiety, increased the feeling of being full, more during negative than during positive energy balance. Negative energy balance means you're losing calories, and positive energy balance means you're gaining calories. Let's look at number 3. Eat more fiber. Fiber is commonly purported to help with weight loss, and all the evidence is mixed. Some studies show that certain fiber can increase satiety and help you control your weight. Not all the studies are showing that. Number 4 is eat eggs for breakfast. Now that's hardly new, right? An egg breakfast enhances weight loss. When combined with a low-calorie, low-fat diet and including eggs in a weight management program, it's a nutritious addition to enhance weight loss. Number 5, drink water before meals. According to the U.S. National Health Institute, drinking water can boost your metabolism by up to 30% for 1.5 hours, which will help you burn off a few more calories. Now, a study found that when middle-aged people and other people drink a half a liter of water about a half an hour before their meal, they ate fewer calories and lost 44% more weight. Would you like to do that? Would you like to use 44% more weight just by drinking water a half an hour before every meal? Next, number 6. We have a study by the Wageningen Agricultural University in the Netherlands that shows that drinking caffeinated coffee slightly raised metabolism for 3 hours. Well, I don't know. I drink a lot of coffee and never has helped me lose weight as far as I know. But maybe it's helping me from gaining weight and I just don't know it. But one study has shown that it actually increases your metabolism. Don't add sugar or other high-calorie ingredients to your coffee, or you'll just negate all of the metabolism increase benefit that you got. Number 7, drink coffee. Green tea has shown to help in weight loss management. Green tea has shown to help in weight loss management. And, several studies have found that administration of green tea, catechins with caffeine is associated statistically significant reductions in BMI, your body weight, and WC. However, the clinical significance of this is moderate at best. Number 8 is don't drink your calories. What do we mean by that? We've already seen that sugar is bad, but sugar in liquid form is even worse, according to several studies. And if you compare an equal amount of calories from soda or jelly beans, when converted into the body, liquids add more calories than solids. Cut back on added sugar, number 9. Added sugar, particularly ones like high fructose corn syrup, can defeat your weight loss program. A study from the American Society for Clinical Nutrition found that because insulin and leptin act as a key afferent signals in the regulation of food intake and body weight, this suggests that dietary fructoses may contribute to increase energy intake and weight gain. Furthermore, calorically sweetened beverages may enhance caloric overconsumption, and the overconsumption of high fructose corn syrup and calorically sweetened beverages may play a role in the epidemic of obesity. And that's pretty hard, isn't it? Considering obesity is an epidemic now. Well, the number 10 is eat less refined carbs. Refined carbohydrates like sugar and grains that have been stripped of their fibrous, nutritious parts would be like white bread or pasta, white rice, etc., should be avoided. Rapid absorption of the glucose after the consumption of high glycemic index meals induce a sequence of hormonal and metabolic changes that promote excessive food intake. Makes you want to eat more. You don't feel like you're full. How many times have I eaten a big bowl of spaghetti and had to go back for another one because I just didn't feel like I was full? Does that happen to you? Let's look at number 11. Take a glucosamine supplement. There have been several studies that show a dietary fiber called glucosamine may help in weight loss by absorbing water and kind of like sitting in your stomach, making you feel fuller and not wanting to eat. Studies have shown that people who supplement glucosamine lose a bit more weight than those who do not. Number 12 is a supplement with whey protein. If you're having trouble getting enough protein in your weight loss diet, then taking a whey protein supplement may help. Now here's the thing. Use smaller plates. And this will really get interesting. If you look in the book, we have a picture, example of that. But using smaller plates have helped people automatically eat fewer calories in some studies. This basically means that a smaller portion served on a larger plate can leave you feeling hungry, while at the same time, the same size served on a smaller plate will make you feel full. Now think about it. A smaller plate packed full of food will seem like more food than a big plate that looks like it's half full, even though it's the same amount of food. So a key thing here would be to use smaller bowls, cups, and even spoons. I was told that you could be surprised how little ice cream you'll eat when you eat it with a baby spoon and from a small bowl. Number 14, chew more slowly. It takes time for the brain to recognize it's had enough to eat. Some studies have shown that chewing more slowly can help you eat fewer calories and increase the production of hormones linked to weight loss. Now, we have number 15, portion control and self-monitoring. Portion control, which means eating less, can be very useful. Several studies have shown. We've got a study in Great Ideas in Nutrition from Queensland, Australia, that found treating obesity remains a complex mix of changing someone's habits and their cognition about food and exercise, while considering their current medical profile and medications and minimizing risk of further disease. Despite this complexity, controlling portion size is an effective, simple, reliable, and sustainable tool that can be used to bring about weight loss. As you can see, anything that increases your awareness of what you eat is likely to be useful. Let's look at another one. Number 16, keep healthy food handy. Keeping healthy food nearby can prevent you from eating something unhealthy if you become excessively hungry. A few snacks that are easily portable and simple to prepare, like whole fruits or a handful of nuts. Vegetables like little small baby carrots, maybe some yogurt, dried fruit in moderation, popcorn, plain or seasoned with spices but not buttered, not with cheese, a hard-boiled egg or two. Now here's an interesting thing. This is number 17. Brush your teeth after every meal. If you get in the habit of brushing your teeth after every meal, sometimes it's a deterrent to going to eat again because you just think, oh, no, I just brushed my teeth. I'm not going to go eat now. I have to brush my teeth again. So that's a good way to keep from eating. It's portion control. So add food to your diet. Think about that. Most diets are about denial. But frequently adding foods to your diet instead of subtracting them can help your diet. You can feel full without wasted calories by adding healthful foods that you really like. Deep red cherries, apple or orange slices, juicy grapes, baby carrots, crunchy snow peas, celery. So many things you could do. Adding in really works. Taking away never does. Let's look at number 19. Trick yourself into exercises. Many times exercise turns some people off, even though exercise is a key part of a successful weight program. Sometimes you don't want to feel bothered by it, or you just don't have enough time. But you can do things that you like to do. You can go for a walk, you can go skiing, you can ride a bicycle, put on your dancing shoes, go out dancing. These are things that, whether you know it or not, it's exercise. You're burning up calories. You can burn calories and strengthen your muscles while doing things that you like. And one easy way to reduce your calories is just make small modifications and use lower calorie versions of the things you already eat. That's number 20. Lighten the foods you already love. For example, instead of drinking whole milk, you could use low-fat milk. Or you could reduce the fat cheese on your pizza. Or instead of using white sauce on your pasta, use red sauce. Oatmeal instead of granola. Or just egg whites instead of the whole egg. Canadian bacon instead of bacon. English muffins instead of croissants. Popcorn instead of nuts. So there's several things you could use there. Mustard instead of mayonnaise. Use a salsa instead of guacamole. While you're at it, add fiber. When you feel like adding some whole wheat to your recipes and vegetables on your pizzas and in your sandwiches. 25 tips and tricks to lose weight, and we're at number 21. And it doesn't matter what you do, but just doing something during those hours while you're sitting around watching television will add at least 15 to 30 minutes a day of body movement. The American Heart Association recommends that you add movement while you watch television. Do some dancing while watching your favorite music show, or do some quick exercises during the commercials. Take a quick ride on your stationary bike, or do strength training or planks, something like that, or use small dumbbells during the commercials. Number 22, take up a hobby. Lose weight. One reason people eat more than they should is because they have nothing to do. They get bored, so they sit down and, I think I'll eat something. Yeah, give you something to do. So, go to the animal shelter. Help out on the lost animals, or do more at your church. Get involved in politics. You'll eat less, you'll expend more calories, and you'll feel better. Now be patient. Losing weight in a healthy and a long-term way is not a quick process. But if you're patient, you'll succeed. And don't worry, it gets easier as time goes on. You'll also have improved your self-confidence, you'll have better health, and you'll be happier. Number 24 is pretty interesting. Share, and share. One way to save on calories and still eat some of the food you really like is share it with someone else. If you're out with friends or family, you don't each one get an appetizer or dessert. Just get one and share it around the table. You'll save calories. You'll save money. Splitting an entree will save even more calories and more money. You could share a gym membership. You could share the cost of a personal trainer. You get the benefits without the full cost. And here we go. The average person overestimates the amount of activity they're doing by about 30% and underestimates their own food intake by about 20%. So think about this. Add some veggies to some of the foods you like to eat. Budget your snack calories. Set a certain number of calories for snacks each day, and then when you get up to that point, check it off your list. Clean out your pantry and refrigerator with snacks like crackers and chips and ice cream, cookies. Fill it with low-calorie snacks that'll take in fewer calories without eating less. Don't keep snacks at home. That way, instead of having a candy bar in the refrigerator, you just grab some celery or something. Never skip breakfast. This is so important. Be sure you have some protein and complex hydrocarbons in for breakfast. And when you eat out, once every 3 or 4 times, order a lower calorie meal. When you're getting fast food, hopefully that's not too often, don't get the supersized meal. Maybe try the kids' meal. Reduce your portions. Instead of exercise may not burn as many calories as you think. Instead of spending your lunch hour sitting around eating, take a 30-minute lunch and then go for a 30-minute walk. Take a dance class. It's fun and a movement in one great package. Take every opportunity to get extra exercise. Do leg lifts while you're watching TV. Do some crunches while you're reading in bed. Do some isometrics while you're sitting at your desk. Take the stairs instead of taking the elevator. Walk your dog for a longer period of time. You'll love it. Your dog will love it. There's no one-size-fits-all solution to permanent and healthy weight loss. Just evidence-based guidelines. Permanent weight loss is not something that has a quick fix. The hard truth is that it takes a lifestyle change, not a short-term diet. But it doesn't have to be hard. People who are overweight or obese face a much higher risk of over 50 different health problems, including heart disease, stroke, diabetes, depression. When it comes down to it, the only way you really lose weight and keep it off is to take in fewer calories than you use. You do that by limiting your calories, increasing your metabolism, having a healthy and balanced diet, and exercising. About 10 to 15% of the food you eat should be dairy, so you should have 2 portions a day of that. About 15 to 20% of the food you eat should be protein, so you should have 2 to 4 portions a day of that. 25 to 30% of the food you eat should be grains and starches. Almost 50% of the food you eat should be fruits and vegetables. You should be having about 8 to 11 portions a day. Diet is a foundation, and moving your body to burn calories so you can lose weight is the best way to maximize weight loss in a combination with strength training and cardio. You don't want to have more than 2 servings of oil and fats per day. A single serving is something like 1 tablespoon of oil or 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. No one-size-fits-all solution to permanent and healthy weight loss, just evidence-based guidelines. Permanent weight loss is not something that has a quick fix. The hard truth is that it will take a lifestyle change, not a short-term diet, but it doesn't have to be hard. If you look in the book, you have some appendixes that are worth the time to take a look at. How to figure your portions. It gives you some good things to look at as far as that goes. It has portion size charts. So you've got 4 pages of charts that show you what a portion size would be. And then you have some references. You've got some links that you can go through, about 2 pages of links that'll take you to some other tools that might be useful for you. And then finally, the last page, you have a food diary where you can record the date, the time, what you ate, the food groups, whether it's fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, dairy, oils and fats, and comments. And these tools will help you visualize what you're doing. It'll help you remember, and you can kind of chart and see, well, last week I did this, and how do I feel now? You can adjust your portion sizes, and you can adjust the food types to make a difference. So remember, you don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step and have a healthier and happier life. Thank you for joining us.